Right. Oh, wait. No, over here. No.
Right one. Besides that, beside that tab. Yeah. On the left. No, no, no. Not that left. Right. Yes.
The other left. Okay. Now we're gonna go to.
It is sending data. Wait for the streaming status. Yeah, now it's streaming. You're live.
Okay.
You have to go on live on Instagram.
All right. All right. What's going on, guys? This is gonna be a quick halftime show. Just gonna go through everything rather fast for you. Um, Wait a little bit for everyone to get here, and then we'll go through some things real quick. If you have anything that you want to share with me or anything you want me to look up, you could always, drop in and we'll get going here. All right. So let's see. All right. So right now we have. Wait a second. Is this? Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Let me just move something back over. All right. All right. Now we should be good. Sorry about that. Something I should have tried beforehand. All right. Now we're good. Um, so another day of going sideways. And we have the market now dropped down below the opening range, as you can see right here. These are all the previous opening ranges, and we've just gone sideways every single day. But with the Fed meeting today at 2 o'clock, we're not really trying to make any huge moves today. So just another sideways type of day. If you look at it on the daily, you can see that we, again, we've made this huge loop, and you can see these loops on a downtrend, loop after loop. These are all signals going down. These are all dead cat bounces, one after the other after the other. So you can see, that we are just moving straight down. So it wouldn't surprise me if we went straight down and then we came straight back up again, just hitting one of these over here. So the main thing, though, is going to be crude oil, which we play through USO. And again, if there's anything that you want me to look at, you can put it in the chat and we'll take a look at it. This blue line right here is our 2018 resistance for USO, and that's how we play oil. Um, we did go a little bit higher today, and I could see it setting up to go a little bit higher. So there is a possibility of this going, a little bit. Um, crude oil could definitely get back up to this $120 area. Just out of curiosity, if you look back all the way to 2022, you're going to see that it's very similar levels that it got to last time over here, and we couldn't get above that. So you could see oil's breakout right here going up in a straight line. It's very, 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 very long. And now we can't, we are still going higher, but at some point we are going to turn back and go lower, and that's going to be one of the biggest trades of the year to play oil back down again. It's unsustainable for it to be this high. And again, if you guys want me to look at any stocks or anything that you want me to take a look at, or any questions, you can always put it into the chat, and I'll answer it for you. Um, but yeah, just going back, this is how we play USO on oil. And, if it gets above this blue line, I'm definitely going to play it back down even more. The big thing was gold breaking last night. It completely broke structure, as you can see right here, completely broke the 50 moving average right here. And, the next level would be down here. So I'm sure if you guys can see this, let me move it over. There you go. If you want to see the entire chart, you can go on YouTube and see the entire chart. But if you're on Instagram, it might be easier for you on YouTube to see the entire chart. But we do have a breakdown here. Is Chevron value too high or not? It's a good question, actually. I mean, they are the only we're now at 200. I mean, in my first Venezuela video, I said at 150 that it would get to 200 no problem. As long as it stays above this 20 moving average, then, we're good. We got some recent buys that came in here. So, that's these are recent buys, recent unusual buying pressure off of this break, and now we're just moving higher and higher. At this, I wouldn't look for an entry right here. I would wait for a pullback back to this 20 moving average at some point in the future, and then from there, I would play it back. But oil stocks are going to continue to go higher. I mean, you can always look at XLE, which is the entire oil industry. It's the same chart basically. This is just all the big oil companies. You can also look at Oxy as another one that might be a little bit better of a choice if you're looking for oil stocks. ExxonMobil is always going to go up, and you'll get a good dividend too. But I would just wait a little bit more for a better entry. You could see that all these oil stocks come back a few days and then they go back up. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of people bought Chevron back then. I almost think that we moved the market a little bit, but it was kind of obvious, right? I only go off of plays that are pretty, high probability. Like there needs to be like a no-brainer type of situation, and that's only when I'll make like a really big trade like that. So I'm glad you made money off of that. Is playing it opposite of oil due to the rising dollar. When oil turns around and we short it, we should be able to go bullish on gold at that time. On gold. Yeah, no, I agree. Gold and silver and the market are moving down because the dollar is moving up. And we know that because if you look at something like dollar yen, you can see, that we are at a really big resistance point. So let's say I go to a weekly time frame on dollar yen, you're going to see that they are all in this huge resistance area. And so I have a feeling that if the dollar moves up and matches this high right here, then we might get a turnaround and come back down. And when that happens, then it'll be good to buy gold and silver and whatever else, then the market might flip a little bit. So, and if you look at silver, I'm planning that trade for the future because you're going to see right here, right, that when silver comes down to this area, and let me go to a daily time chart, it's a little easier to see. When silver comes down to this area, then I'm going to buy SLV calls again to go long on it. So, because I did that over here and that worked out pretty well. This is a solid support for silver, the $70 level. I don't see it breaking because all under it, you can just see all of the, um, you can see all of the institutional buying that we have here, and it is a little it's very supported down here. If there's any other stocks that you guys want me to look at, I can look at that for you. I'm gonna go to the Trader Daddy Pro breakouts and see if we have any new breakouts right now. This uses all of our indicators for breakouts. MSTR and Open Door are interesting. Silver's actually breaking down, so that is one thing to look at. But the one thing that I keep going back to, I think, is going to be this oil trade. It just makes too much sense to me. At some point, from now, because here's the thing, right? If I do this oil trade and I do it for October, okay? Just give me 2 seconds here. If you do an October call and you do, let's say, a $90 put, it's going to be $700, let's say. Okay? Let's say oil goes down 30%. Fair? That's going to be a 150% trade. So off of $700, you'll make about at least 1,100. And then maybe, with time decay, you'll still make over 700. So it's at least 100% trade. You have it till October, So I don't see, I see that play being like a no-brainer type of play. I also see that silver play, if it gets back to 65 or 70, being a no-brainer type of play. So those are the two that I really like the most. I also think airlines are turning around. There's no way you could tell me that the airlines are, during this war are going to go straight back up to, their recent highs again. I think this is going to turn around and we are going to do something like this. Down, up, hit the 200 moving average, and then back down again. I don't see how that would just go straight back up with oil being the price that they are. 70% of your airline ticket is going is built into the sorry, 70% of the airline ticket is your jet fuel. So I don't see how that's possible. I think this is going to turn around and come down. Let's take a look at some of the bigger ones right now. Apple. Yeah, and you can see the entire market is starting to now do the these lower high turnarounds. We have one right here that's turning around. Apple, now that we have this long tail candle over here, sorry, right over here, you could see it. We're now turning back down. And I think once it gets to this level here, this 200 moving average on the daily, it'll be its third trip down there. We have, if you can see this, 1, 2, here'll be its third time back down. And then from there, I think then it would be really easy to play back up. So, or at least buying a longer term call and a shorter term put. But this is a setup to go lower, at least for now. I'm not trying to get into anything too crazy before 2 o'clock, I think is the main thing that's going on right now. But if you guys have anything else that you want me to go over, I have a few more minutes to go over it. Let's take a look at Tesla, right? This can go, I think, a little bit higher up to this level, right? But we're just going sideways. It's a sideways market. So we have 1, 2, 3. So there's not much to go off of here. Tesla, what might be actually good to do a longer term call and a shorter term put, because it can go either way, and obviously you'd make money off of it. Because Tesla does move like that. Amazon. If anyone has any requests, I'll take them too. But Amazon here, we're having a trouble getting above this 215 level. You know, this is a midpoint common level for Amazon, so you could see we've hit this midpoint line many of times. Can't get above it right now. But let's see, going back to SPY, you're going to see that we are turning around and starting to push down right here. You know, this is a big turnaround signal. So it wouldn't surprise me today if we came all the way down, hit this, and then we jump back up again because we just keep having lower highs, lower high, lower high, lower high, and then we push down right here, pretty close to the 200 moving average. I think actually on ES, we are at the 200 moving average, or pretty close to it. So we got there a couple days ago. But yeah, if you guys have any stocks you want me to go over, I could definitely go over it right now. If you don't know who I am, my name's Daniel. I've been a financial advisor since 2012. I own the #1 trading academy in New York City, by far the largest since 2015. So if there's any questions that you guys have, I can definitely answer it for you right now. QQQ looks exactly the same. Again, just turning back around to go lower. You know, we don't really have a whole lot of momentum. It likes to stay in this range right here, but so we've just been bouncing off of it here. But if we go lower, maybe, you know, I'd like it to go down to this level because we've hit this level 3 times. 1, 2. If we hit this level a third time, then we can play it back up again. Take a quick look again at gold, and then I'll look at we're really falling hard on gold here through the 50 moving average. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. A little bit of afternoon relief right here after being completely oversold, but you could see it went through that 5,000 level real fast. That 5,000 level really means a lot. Check out Into, stayed above $1 since 2022. Looks like it's about to start its waves. Yeah, just with this market. Yeah, people like Into, but I'm just looking at it chart wise right now. Technology services. So here's the thing, right? We came down, went through the 20 moving average, came back down. We have so much selling pressure above it. So if it does push, we can really push really hard above this for INTU. Let me see what it looks like on a weekly time frame. It's not bad. This is a really good support, the thing what you were talking about here since 2022, right? There's your support. Okay. If it gets above this 50 moving average, then we can take a look at it. But for right now, it's just in moving average jail between this 50 and 20. So not much to go off of there. But just a quick look at the screener to see what are the top stocks right now from the watch list. I'm going to go click on watch list. And now, yeah, AAOI loves to keep bouncing up. Macy's had a good earnings. They're up about 3%. NBIS is up another 3% today. DraftKings up 3%. Victoria's Secret up 2.5%. Intel up about 2 1/3. AMD up almost 2%. So not a whole lot of big names up today. So again, very sideways market, not a whole lot going on. So not missing out on really anything besides oil being up. Gold broke today. Bitcoin is something to take a note of too. Bitcoin, if you guys looked at Bitcoin recently, you're going to see something here, right? And that's we finally broke this 20 moving average support down here, okay? Then we came up through this 50 moving average, stayed above it for a couple days. Now we're coming back to touch it again as a retest, and now we can go higher. If it stays above this 73 level, I think we're gonna be pretty sure that we're gonna get our rebound here. So stocks like Coinbase or BITF or MSTR or Mara, or something to consider, but definitely not before 2 o'clock. Not looking to make any huge moves. But if you guys have any other suggestions for me, I think that might be it because there's not really a whole lot going on right now for the rest of the day until 2 o'clock. So the whole point. Oh man, financials is going down. I can definitely tell you that. This is a big turnaround signal. XLF puts, we could definitely see this go down more. There's a big extension for this to go down for sure. So, yeah, you could see this candle here. This is a big turnaround candle. This is definitely going to push lower. And when financials goes lower, the rest of the market goes lower. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I'm on Zoom with my premium group 3 times a day in the morning at 1 o'clock and at 7:30 at night. So, I'm constantly looking at this all day long, and I do nothing else but look at charts all day. So if you have any questions, you can always reach directly out to me, or you know, um, or if you have any other ideas, you can reach out to me. I'll be in New York. Sorry, I'll be live in New York April 2nd. I'll be in Florida May 5th through the 10th. I'll be speaking May 7th and May 9th in South Florida too. So if you want to see me in New York or Florida, let me know. And yeah, if you guys don't have anything else, I think that's going to be it. All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. My premium group, I'll see you later at 7:30. And the beginners, I'll see you at 1 o'clock. And you guys can always reach out directly to me. I get back to everybody. All right, have a good rest of your day. Take care. And so good luck tonight. It's been yeah, yeah. Yeah, be careful around 2 o'clock, guys. All right. All right, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you same time here tomorrow at 12. Bye-bye.